Hello everyone. What we're going to be doing today is creating a stop frame animation or a stop motion animation that's going to be illustrating one of the principles of animation called squash and stretch. So here is an example of the cube kind of coming down and squishing and stretching, and you can see that sort of these faded drawings here of where I started and I erased, and then I went to the next frame and I drew the shape and erased it, and so on and so forth. So one thing that's very important is to try to keep this mass the same. So you don't want your shape to be too different in size than where you started. I'm going to kind of guide you through how to do that, but basically you want these shapes to have the same volume. So even though this one is much taller than it is wider, it still has the same volume as this one. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to start by drawing a line about a third of the way up the page. This is going to be our ground. You don't have to use a ruler if you don't want to, but I'm going to make it easy and use a ruler. Now we're going to start with the square, and what's very important is you're going to try to keep the square volume the same size. So let's go ahead and right up here in the top left corner, sort of come down, we're going to draw a square. This would be the time to take a snapshot. So go ahead, take a snapshot here. And once you have your snapshot, or your picture, this is frame 1. And make sure you get rid of the eraser shavings, otherwise they'll be in your animation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just below first drawing here. I'm going to squish it in. So I'm going to make a shape that is taller but not as wide as this first frame. So it's squishing in. So we're going to squish this one in. Let's go down, about there, maybe a little farther, over here. Now you can see that this shape is sort of squished in here. And we'll take a snapshot here. Now frame 2 is done. We're going to erase this. And we're going to repeat the same process here. The last step you would take would be to take all those photos of each individual drawing and then put those into Adobe Rush, Adobe Photoshop if you have that at home, and create an animation. Okay, good luck.